Okay, let's jump right in. The biggest sporting event in the history of the world is coming to the United States. And honestly, most businesses are completely unprepared. We're talking about the 2026 World Cup, a $40 billion tidal wave of spending that is about to crash into your city.
So let's just run the numbers. We're looking at 104 matches. Every single one is a major event.
Happening across 11 major U.S. cities. Yeah, from coast to coast. And here's the big one. 10 million international visitors. That's 10 million people showing up with cash in hand looking for a place to spend it. Look, thinking of this as just another soccer tournament is a huge mistake. Let me put it this way for you. Dallas alone is hosting 9 matches. That's like having 9 Super Bowls in one city, all happening within about 5 weeks. That is the insane scale we're talking about here. So really, this is the only question that should be on your mind. Are you ready? Because this wave is coming whether you have a plan or not. So let's break this down. What does this actually look like in terms of dollars and cents for your specific business?
Okay, this is where you need to start strategizing. For bars and restaurants, you're looking at a staggering $280 million spend on food and drinks. For hotels, the projection is a 12.7% jump in revenue per available room. And if you're a fleet operator, taxis, shuttles, you name it, you are the lifeblood of this thing. You've got 6.5 million fans who need a ride every single day.
Now this chart, this is where things get really interesting. It shows what we see as the biggest and, good news, the most fixable leak in revenue, the language gap. The research here is crystal clear. Customers will spend up to 26% more when they can actually read a menu in their own language. And get this, other studies show 40% of international tourists won't buy anything if they can't understand the language. That's literally watching money walk right out your door.
So the takeaway couldn't be simpler. If you want their business, you've got to speak their language. Period.
Okay, so you get it, the opportunity is massive. But how do you actually capture that spending? Well, it all comes down to using the right tools to make sure every single fan can see you and understand you. Let's dig into 4 specific plays.
First up, your window. You've got 10 million people about to walk right past your front door. A simple paper sign? It's basically invisible. But a bright screen in that window, one that's showing match times, your daily specials, rotating through different languages, that doesn't just get noticed. It physically stops people in their tracks and pulls them inside. That's how you turn a person just walking by into a paying customer. Next, let's talk about what happens when they're inside. For any bar or restaurant, a digital table tent is your secret weapon. Think about it. It puts the match schedule and your best specials right in front of them, right when they're deciding what to order. It can cycle through languages automatically, and the math here is easy. If one of these helps you sell just one extra $8 drink per table across, say, 40 tables over the entire tournament, you're looking at an extra $9,600 in your pocket.
And for all the taxi and shuttle companies out there, this is your moment to shine. Those 6.5 million fans, they are always on the move. An LED screen on the roof of your car turns your vehicle into a moving billboard. You'll be hitting the most valuable routes, think airports, stadiums, fan zones, and reaching people at the exact moment they're trying to figure out where to eat, drink, and shop next.
So you see the strategy here. It's about layers. You grab their attention from the street, you convert them once they're at the table, and you reach them even when they're on the move. It's about making sure you are visible every step of the way.
Okay, let's switch gears. Because this whole thing isn't just about chasing a new opportunity. It's also about protecting the business you already have.
There's this economic principle, it's called the displacement effect. Researchers at Clemson University have studied it for years. And here's the hard truth. A mega event like the World Cup doesn't really create a ton of new spending out of thin air. Instead, it just moves spending around. It takes money from the businesses that aren't prepared and gives it directly to their competitors who are. So doing nothing doesn't mean you break even, it means you lose.
And we don't have to guess. We have proof. The NYC Hospitality Alliance did a survey after the 2022 World Cup, and the results were jaw-dropping. Yeah, 75% of bars saw their revenue go up. Great for them. But look at that other number, 25%. That's 1 out of every 4 bars got zero benefit, nothing. The fans were right there, walking down their street, and they walked right past their door and into the bar that was ready for them.
And this quote just says it all. The fans who are coming to your neighborhood, they're not deciding between going out or staying home. They are already out. They're on your block. The only choice they're making is between your place and the competitor right down the street. And the most visible business is going to win that fight every time.
So in an environment like this, you have one job. Make sure that customer is captured by you, not by the guy next door. Visibility is everything.
Okay, so we've laid out the incredible size of the opportunity, and we've also talked about the very real risk of just sitting on your hands. But the good news is, getting ready for this doesn't have to be complicated. There is a clear, simple playbook you can follow.
We've actually built it for you. It's a complete step-by-step guide called the 2026 Revenue Playbook, and you can get it completely free at the link you see right here. It has everything you need: strategies for your specific city, language guides, checklists for the exact tools you'll need. This is really your first and most important step to getting ready.
So that brings us right back to the beginning. The clock is ticking. The World Cup is just around the corner. So you have to ask yourself, is your business going to be a winner, grabbing your piece of that $40 billion pie? Or are you just going to be a spectator, standing on the sidelines watching all those customers walk right into your competitor's business? The choice is yours.